On April 4, 2016, a group of thoroughbreds was discovered at a property in Bulla. 23 horses in total were saved and ended up here at Horse Shepherd Equine Sanctuary. Through the help of Anne Young and her team, this became a story of survival and thriving. This is the ultimate love the horse story.
Can't not love the Bullas, to be honest. I mean, one, they did a lot for us in terms of, you know, who we are and identity. They're just so tough. I mean, they say thoroughbreds aren't tough, but by God, he's tough.
Why do you love Quinn the most?
I think because it's just an ongoing battle and because he's a Bulla. He's had so many battles and he's the one horse that's taught us not to give up. And so many times I thought we were going to have to put him down. And he's just battled through.
I still cannot believe that someone would do the things they did to the Bulla horses.
Oh, I can. But what I can't believe is how did he survive? Look, how did 20 survive? How did mums? There were 2 mares with foals. And yes, and he don't.
But Quinn, that will to
amazing.
Live, I'm amazed.
Horses are so stoic that to know when they're in pain and when to make that call.
And why do you do it?
I think once you start, it's really hard to stop. And I think Quinn's why we do it, to be honest.
This is one of the Bulla horses here, Sunny.
Yeah, this is Sunny. Sunny, other than Quinn, is the one that's really struggled all the way through.
We often talk about animals not really remembering things, but do you think he has an understanding of what he's been through?
I think it's the malnutrition. I think it plays a real role. He was young too. It's the younger ones that have really struggled.
The last time we saw News, we were out at the previous owner's property and we filmed him in the rain and he looked spectacular. He was like the most happiest horse of all time.
So News has come back home. The family sponsors News, but he lives here now with the other Bullas.
Fill me in with what happened with beautiful News here.
Yeah,
he's such a beautiful boy.
Tragically, the daughter passed away.
Who was riding News?
Yeah, with a brain tumour. Beautiful person, and News was her horse, so News has come back home. I think what's really important though in the story of News is that every horse here, including you, have a right to return. I think the good thing in the story is that he's got a safe place to go. So that's Big Grey.
One of the Bullas.
One of the Bullas, and of all the Bullas, she's got the worst self-preservation.
We've got a straggler down the end here.
That's Bones.
This is Bones.
Bones!
Bones the Bulla. Beautiful Bones here is just making his way up to join us.
He's so pretty.
We've got 3 Bullas in the paddock here.
Yep.
It's remarkable that they've been able to share their life together.
Yep.
With what they've been through.
And they know each other.
What's your message to people who own horses, who race horses, who just like looking at horses? You're at the coalface of saving them. What message would you have for people at home?
I think a lot of consideration's got to be made for the lifetime of horses. Our oldest horse is 37 as a standardbred. That's a long time and a lot of lifetime of care. And I think we've got to get our heads around that. You know, we can't always have rescues being the last stop for horses. It's got to be better than that.
Do people still inquire about the Bulla horses?
Yes. The Bulla horses are our flagship horses. They know them by name and they do have personalities, and we try to bring personalities out in our social media. We've had donations from people that watched the last racing.com documentary on them that hadn't known about them. In fact, it was only last week that someone that went on a walking tour sent me a text and said, wow, I watched the Bulla story and didn't realise Quinn's story. So And I think we have to keep that story alive to stop it happening again. I know everyone thinks it won't, but it will. It will happen again.